Welcome to Take Me to the River's YouTube channel. I'm Martin Shore, producer, director of Take Me to the River. Thanks for coming to our channel. Come often, tell your friends, family, as we continue to give you the very best in music from the Delta and Louisiana, New Orleans, and around the world. We are so excited. We are 1 week out from our streaming debut on Amazon, Google Play, Apple Plus, and other platforms that you can normally see streaming content. We thought we would kind of give you the best of little clips from the film to get you excited to see it on February 3rd and anytime thereafter. Whenever you want to see it, you can just turn it on, see it once, see it twice, see it 3 times. Take Me to the River New Orleans. Again, the record is available wherever you stream your music. First up is a great session of 3 different generations. G-Eazy, Snoop Dogg, and a royalty band from New Orleans featuring Cyril Neville, Ivan Neville, Ian Neville, George Porter Jr., Big Sam, and many others. So join me in watching this very special session of the song Yes We Can, which is all about treating each other right. Enjoy.
Now's the time for all good men to get together with one another.
I'm Fancy.
Fancy.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi, Kim.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hey, William, meet G-Eazy. How you doing, man?
Pleasure to meet you.
You guys know each other, right? Cyril Neville?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Snoop Dogg who walked in.
You know you can check it out. Like trash around here.
Bro, how you doing, man?
Good, boss man. Look at that.
Always good to see you, brother.
My brother, how you doing?
Good, brother.
George Porter Jr.
Good to see you. Good to meet you.
My granddaughter told me that we a family.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we was at a family reunion, Hutchinson family reunion.
Yes, sir.
And one of the girls told us, say, wow, my 3rd cousin is Snoop Dogg.
Family tree. That's what this music thing does for a lot of us. It connects us through family because our families are so excited for us.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Been good?
What's up, boy?
Chilling.
Man, thank you for coming through, dog.
For sure, much love.
Both the Bay and New Orleans are culturally rich and culturally diverse. I moved there just after Katrina. So there's one club down there, Republic. This is the first place I ever really started performing at, and that's where I really got, my feet under me as an artist, as a performer. Learned how to work a stage and what stage presence is and all that.
Now the time for all good men to gather with one another. We pulled up the Lee Dorsey's version of Yes We Can. This is the feeling that we want to go after.
He said it's it.
That's it.
To get to do it with George, who played on the original version, and to have Snoop Dogg and G-Eazy, words can't describe it,
Yeah, see, that's rappable right there.
Yeah,
We can
yeah.
rap to that. Just maybe speed it up 1 or 2 beats,
Speed it
right?
one it up, yeah.
That's hard right there.
I've been a Snoop fan since I was too small to be listening to Snoop. To bring our New Orleans influence and vibe to that world was
That's hard
perfect.
right there. Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, you're right.
That's rap pocket right there.
Now is the time for all good men.
So we're not gonna start here. We're gonna start after that drum breakdown, that little interlude in the drum thing. That's where we're gonna start the song at. Then the band come in.
And then, build it up.
Then verse. Now the time for all good men to gather with one another. Another time.
Man, this superhero type of shit that's going on, man, where you got our founding fathers and young rappers who aspire to be what they are. And now we're in the same room working on music together. Rap first, go into that, and then go into the hook, and then come back with the rap.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, is there a way we can do like a 2 or 4 intro, like just a piano intro, and then
It's gonna be.
stop it onto the rap?
It's gonna be.
It'll be a 4-bar intro and then
Yeah.
just go into the first verse.
Right.
Put these 16s in, we're Gucci.
Yes, we can. It's the greatest message. Help each man become a better man with the kindness that you give. Treat each other cool.
That's shoot a shout out to the mamas in the world today. That's what puts up a 50 something good to want today. My mama raised me right, she taught me how to bid within.
The next clip is bittersweet. It's the last performance and recording of the Neville Brothers, featuring all four brothers, George Porter Jr., Terrence Higgins on drums. And we were able to catch this. It was very emotional at the time, and still very, very emotional for me to see it, even though I've seen it so many times. So I hope you enjoy it. It's fun, and it's really something we can always look back to and feel familiar with.
Hey, Ian, so Cyril is on his way now.
Yeah.
We could add something else.
Another song?
Yeah. Cyril. Hey, brother.
I just noticed we got everybody here but Art, man. Did anybody invite Art?
Ian said he's home.
I know, he called me but didn't leave a message.
1976, Aaron was touring with Tell It Like It Is, and Art was touring with the Meters. And my uncle, Big Chief Jolly, George Lander, the chief of the Wild Chapatoulas Mardi Gras Indians, called us and said he wanted to record some of the Mardi Gras Indian music and asked if we'd come together and do it. And while we were in the studio, he told us, he said, you know, your parents always wanted to see you guys work together as a family band. You know, now might be the time to do that. And we thought about it, yeah, that's a good idea.
That was like more than just being on stage with my brothers. Like you'd look on the side of the stage and half of the family was on the side of the stage, and you look in front of the stage and the other half of the family was in front of the stage. Some things, they ain't got words to describe it.
We started in 1976 with the Wild Chapatoulas and then went to the Neville Brothers in 77.
Bill Graham was really instrumental in really promoting us. One of the big things he did for us was hook us up with the Grateful Dead. But then the music business and the recording business started really changing. And when Bill Graham died, that kind of was a big blow for us because he was really instrumental in helping us get the record deals.
Where am I going?
Wherever you want to go.
I don't know where I'm going.
RT, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, man.
I had what they call a stroke a while back. I didn't know what it was. Hey, I can't pronounce things too well anymore. But the grooves are still there.
It started as just Uncle Arendelle, but then we got Charlie over here to do an interview kind of thing. And then Cyril just came over just to play some percussion or something. So then them three were looking for you.
I don't want to play nothing. I should have told y'all to invite me over here.
It's a shame that the brothers don't perform together anymore as a band, but you know, they did it for a long time.
What was the beginning of all four of you starting to play together?
Them two, him and them.
Well, for me, it was them three.
And for you, it was them four.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Okay, so like, what's the goal? What's the goal?
Just to do something. We got all four brothers in here. All of them in the same building at one time, somewhat of a phenomena. I was thinking we do Una name.
That might be dope.
Because that's including Big Chief Charlie. That's paying homage to that. What y'all got going, huh? What'd you say?
I'm bugging everybody.
What you bugging? What you doing?
I'm bugging you. Bug me.
Come on, man. Let's go try to play a tune, man. Let's go try to play a tune. I think we might have the perfect song to play, too. Una name, Hey Mama, Wild Chapatoulas. Come on, I'm gonna play clav. You can play organ.
What? I play clav on a record.
On that song. I know you did. You wanna play the clav? I'll play the organ. It's up to you.
Let's go see.
Ian. Come on with your dad. Let's get him in the room.
It was good to see them, because that was the first time the entire Neville family was in the room together. So it was nice to see that happen.
We got a lot of Nevilles in the house today.
Okay, you can never have too many Nevilles.
Wild Chapatoulas, and we don't know how.
This is the magic I'm talking about.
Yeah, now my baby. I didn't know what I was doing.
I don't know who else knows. I just love music, and it's not what you play, it's what you don't play.
Well, it's hard to come up with two better piano players in New Orleans than Duval Crawford and Dr. John. But on this session, they're together, playing together. And it's great because Duval really looks up to Dr. John, and you can really feel the closeness that they had, and their professional relationship as well, so personal and professional. It's a great session, and we were lucky because Dr. John unfortunately passed away shortly after this session. We feel lucky we were able to spend a whole day with Dr. John, and we have it memorialized, one of the great masters of New Orleans music, and really everything embodied in the culture is Mac Rebennack, the Night Tripper, Dr. John.
To show the world how. As far as I can remember, you've always been in my life.
Yeah.
Doc would call me, and he'd tell me stories about my grandpa. So I learned about his legacy from people like Dr. John. Remember that thing we did for the halftime?
Yeah.
They paired two pianos up, and they paired Doc and I up. So we were doing Iko Iko, and every time we got to our part for rehearsal, Harry would come on stage and he would introduce, and now we have Iko Iko. Something about I would cringe and everything. And you recognized that. I was trying to be, I didn't say anything. Doc recognized after about half an hour of us doing the tune 20 times. You said, "Hey, DeVal, what's wrong with you, eh?" So I said, "I don't know, Doc. I don't want to start no confusion." He said, No, tell me what's the problem. Seem like you're not right today. I said, well, every time Harry introduced the song, remember that? He calls it Iko Iko, and I said, my grandpa's still living, and I can't put my heart into it by it being called Iko Iko, because he wrote it as Giacomo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you say, "Hey, Harry, come here." So Harry stopped the rehearsal. He said, "Harry, we have DeVal here, and Sugar is still living, you know. I think it's only befitting." I will never get you saying that. "I think it's only befitting. His grandpa wrote that. It ain't Ika Ika, it's really Giacomo's. We gotta change that, eh?" And within 20 minutes, the Saturday morning for rehearsal, changed that publishing to Giacomo so that my grandfather could get the credit for that. And I thought that was, this is the Dr. John I grew up with. This is the Mac Rebennack I grew up with, the Night Tripper. My uncle I grew up with,
And now, ladies and gentlemen, playing Giacomo, Neville Crawford, and Dr. John.
Iko ande, Giacomo Fino with your ande, Giacomo Fina, my spy ball to your spy ball, it was sitting along the bayou.